The United States makes no apology, and I make no apology since I wrote it for the legislation you're talking about. But there are occasions when you write a massive piece of legislation, and that has almost $368 billion for the largest investment in climate change on all of history. And so there's obviously going to be glitches in it and need to reconcile changes in it. For example, there's a provision in it that says that there is an exception for anyone who has a free trade agreement with us. Well, that was added by a member of the United States Congress who acknowledges that he just meant allies. He didn't mean literally free trade agreement. So there's a lot we can work out. But the essence of it is we're going to make sure that the United States continues, and just as I hope Europe will be able to continue, not to have to rely on anybody else's supply chain. We are our own supply chain, and we share that with Europe and all of our allies, and they will, in fact, have the opportunity to do the same thing. So there's tweaks that we can make that can fundamentally make it easier for European countries to participate and or be on their own. But that is something that is a matter to be worked out. There is no fundamental, it was never intended when I wrote the legislation, never intended to exclude folks who were cooperating with us. That was not the intention. The intention was to make sure we're no longer in a position when there was a pandemic in Asia and China decided they're going to no longer sell us computer chips. We invented the damn things, so anyway, but my point is we're back in business. Europe is back in business, and we're going to continue to create manufacturing jobs in America, but not at the expense of Europe.